I see it like that. Speaking of Game of Thrones again, that was a thing when that show was around, where people were like, "Well, how's Jon gonna get on the throne?" Like, "Oh, well, they're gonna reveal that he's the son of Rhaegar and Lyanna, and then like he'll be the Gemini." It's like you're not really paying attention
Yeah, exactly.
to what the show's about,
Yeah.
are you? You're not
Yeah.
really watching the show, are you? And you're like when it's on the screen in the bar, and
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
just getting hype when
Exactly,
the dragons do
yeah.
something.
Yeah. Zoom in on that guy in the Captain America shirt.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, just like
I hate that. It's like the misrepresenting something just to make you seem something, and then,
yeah. And
Fuck.
speaking of Tomb Raider, like that's always the thing they do with the new games, where they're like, oh, she was just a sex object, and we gotta make her into like
I
a
can
real
save
character.
I'm
And
gonna
like, oh
save
yeah,
her.
all the sexist men are mad that
Yeah,
we took
exactly.
their bimbo away.
Exactly.
And it's like, you guys are fucking idiots and assholes.
yeah, like, what?
Bam, baby! God, those old controls are so good. And you're dumb if you don't play them with that.
You're literally
Look at the Greek
doing
penis.
the thing.
Look
You're
at the
using
Greek
other-
penis.
Look at the Greek penis.
What's happening in this statue?
Something really gay.
Is this like a wrestling match where he's like sweeping the floor?
You know, you gotta keep clean.
And he's like, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
What's happening in this mural?
Whoa.
Oh shit. I forgot you get the magnums early here.
Whew.
These are so good.
Goddamn boom booms.
Yeah, they just look like desert eagles painted black, I
Yep.
guess. Yeah, like that, because you can tell Crystal Dynamics fucking hates classic Lara.
Yep.
And they're like, our character's better.
Because
she's
people
not
like
a
her.
sex object.
They're
like,
upset because
neither
people like
was
her.
classic Lara.
Yeah.
Like, she had a personality.
Yep.
She was a power fantasy.
You're literally doing the thing you're accusing people of. You see her as just that.
Yeah, like, you're just revealing your own
Just projecting.
insecurities.
Yeah. You see her as that.
Oh, they kept the old sound effect. Sound effect was always so weird.
Also, it's just hilarious. It's like, yes, they are often mad when someone is more attractive than them.
Yeah, they're like,
And,
ugh,
people like her.
ugh,
I'm gonna literally murder somebody because people like them.
ugh. She got lips.
Yeah, and you don't.
Black-coated lips.
Kylie
She's
Jenner
coated.
Yeah, that's racist.
You know, we have a word for that. It's called a racial stereotype.
That's really racist.
In my day, we called that racism. Coded.
Just like a black person in Tom and Jerry or something.
Like, oh, he's darkish and has, oh shit,
Oh,
and has big lips.
you know.
He's coded. Like,
Huh.
what?
In my day, they just called that racist.
Do you want to repeat what you just said? Like, orcs are racist because they're black people.
Yeah, exactly.
What? No one else was thinking that.
I did not say that.
The neo-Nazis were not thinking that.
No.
Why were you thinking that?
Why is that the first place your brain goes to?
Oh, because, you know, they have braided hair.
You know.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to turn around now and face another direction from where you are. Yeah, it's this weird thing where, like, Lara Croft is supposed to be a wish fulfillment, like a power fantasy character, but, like, yeah, she's fucked up.
I mean,
She's not a positive entity, but, like, that's also part of the wish fulfillment.
well, if she wasn't fucked up, she'd be sitting at home like the rest of us.
Yeah. Like, part of the wish fulfillment is that she's doing these things
Yeah.
that I would never do.
Yeah.
I would never have the opportunity or, like, will to do this stuff, but she doesn't give a fuck. Like, it's very much like a Greek myth, figure of Greek myth. Like, Ajax isn't a good person. Ajax kills a lot of people for literally no reason.
Oh, God.
God damn. But, like, he's still this legendary figure because he does great things. He does these, like, things a normal man would never do or be able to do. Stop shooting me, dick ass.
Motherfuck.
Yeah, see, because, like,
Yeah.
he'll start running, but then he'll stop and keep shooting at you. And it's like,
Which is really
am I
rude.
done yet? Like,
Really rude.
and if you think you're done, you'll, like, leave, but then he'll just keep shooting you. The health bar helps a lot.
More like the health bar.
And, like, these games were, like, no, she's fun. She's having fun. Aren't we having fun
Well,
in this PlayStation game? Can't have fun anymore.
No fun, no personality. Oh, she any it is for thee.
Can't have fun in our video games anymore because we need to, like, make a social statement
There, you
that's
can't
gonna
have
be dated in 5 years.
escapism or comfort zones. That's a... Whoever does that to you has your best interests in mind.
I just want everyone to be as miserable as they are.
Yep.
And then they're mad when you're not.
Yep.
No, we do. Oh, I actually saw someone post about this and I confirmed it. That message that comes up where it's like these ethnic depictions, we don't approve of them.
Yep.
That only shows the first time you boot the game. It does not show. It does not come up every other time you boot up the game.
Wow.
And I will prove it for you right now. I will demonstrate the thing that I have just stated.
Right now.
Gotta let it out.
He's like super well optimized. Thank you for that.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
Could not have scripted that better.
All right, thank you for that, PS4. This is super well optimized.
I'll edit that out. I'll edit that so you don't look dumb.
No, please leave that in.
Oh my god, that was funny.
That was the best I could have gone. That was like the fucking GTA Definitive Edition.
Like seizure warning. You need that. That's good.
And
Aspire, Crystal Dynamics, and Embracer Group Company. They added that because they got Square Enix dropped them like a hot potato. Boom. It's you see, it's not there anymore.
nope. There you go.
It only shows on the first boot. What is that?
Butthurt 24-year-old white MBAs from fucking the Bay Area. That's what that is.
That's like great. Like I can see
MFAs,
the
fucking
corporate fucking like backstabbing that went on behind the scenes between Aspire and Crystal Dynamics, with Embracer having to play referee and being like, okay, just put a fucking disclaimer in. You can write whatever you want.
Yep.
And then Aspire's just like,
Butthurt fucking
What?
bitch. What?
uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Oops.
What is that? Uh-oh.
That's a whoopsie daisy.
That's a patch right there.
Oopsie
That's we
daisy.
gotta patch that out. That's
All
fine.
right.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Swim away.
Swim away. Swim away. Swing true. Swing away, that's what it was.
Oh.
Excuse. Oh, right. It's down by Sadie. I'm a gator or a croc. I don't know.
Either one.
One of those. You know what we're like. And Aspire's like, fuck that. It'll show on the first boot and then never again. It's just gone.
Yep.
Like something happened.
Yep.
Crystal Dynamics was so mad that they made this.
Yep. He wants to take a bite of that ass.
I mean, who doesn't?
Mm.
That was a like. There's this quote from like one of the people from Core Design. I don't know if it was Toby Garland, but it was someone where he's like, the thing about Lara is like it's a third-person game, so the camera's always back here, so she's always just out of reach. You can never catch up to her. She's always ahead of you. And I'm like, that's the like always been the intention behind Lara Croft, is like she's unattainable. She's this like the peak that you will never reach.
Like
Men
Sonic.
want her and women want to be her, but you never can.
But you always looking at an ass.
You can never be Lara Croft. But no, they had to fuck that up and make her relatable. And shock of shocks, people prefer this one.
Yep.
People like the one where she's what
cool.
you want to be.
When she's cool.
When she's a cool motherfucker. And she shoots a guy in the head for no reason.
I love a bitch with a big-ass mouth on her. Well, fuck you, too.
Ow. 3? Really? Buckshot?
Close range.
3 buckshot rounds to the
Well, it's
face.
a video game shotgun, so it like doesn't work at all if you're 2 feet away.
Yeah. That's how shotguns work, right?
You know, yeah.
I think the most accurate video game shotgun I've ever seen was a cutscene in the first Yakuza game.
Wow, of all places.
I should show you it because it actually is like, oh wow, that's actually how a shotgun works.
Of all places.
It doesn't just like spread out into like every possible direction and nothing hits them.
It's not just like a spray, like, and if you're 2 feet away, it doesn't hit you. But if you're
like shoving it in their mouth, it does max damage. Flamethrowers are another one that video games never get right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's always like, whenever they're in movies, it's like, we can't safely recreate what flamethrowers actually do. Yeah, so it's just like some circus thing.
Like I've seen a video, it's like they squirt out like gasoline first.
Yeah, it's like napalm and shit.
It's like, oh my god, that's horrifying.
Yeah, it's way worse.
That's like the worst weapon we've ever created. It's like horror.
People we'd like to throw flame on. I want to set that guy on fire, but he's way over there. I got you, fam.
I got an idea. Let's just squirt gasoline on them and then ignite it.
I really want to throw flame.
Snow flame.
At the end of the day, you can always feel, okay, you didn't get invited to the prom.
Yeah.
All right?
No one invited me to your birthday party.
Like...
Yeah, because it wasn't a pity party.
Just because you're ugly doesn't mean you have to be a villain, okay?
Cool.
I have to destroy anything that is attractive,
really? They added
popular, enjoyed, nice, fun.
Really? That's a weird trophy to put in. It's sundial. Sundials are a really cool invention, by the way. It's like, wow, they were fucking smart.
Thank you. Of course, I
had a big part in that.
Yeah, I played a big role in the invention of the sundial. I didn't make I mean, it wasn't all me, but...
like, I played a big role.
Yeah, they used my patents. And I let them, because I'm like, I like the cut of your jib, kid. You're going places. What?
That man's name? George Bush. Steve Jobs. I like to think that I motivated him. So, if you know anything about Greek this is another thing where, like, this area is so wide open that you, might find parts of the puzzle out of order. But, you come into this room, and you see a broken statue of Midas. And if you know anything about who and what Midas is, you might be like, oh... and then you might think...
Ah.
And then you might think...
Girl, you 24 carats now.
It's always good for a laugh.
I have the reverse Midas touch. I'm gold and everything I touch turns to shit.
I like how in the old version you can see how it goes up like one joint at a time.
Yeah, like one asset.
Oh, they added like a skybox to this room. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, it's like the rest of the statue is up here.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Oh, that's kind of fucky.
That's a little fucky.
I don't know if that's 100% correct, but that's really cool, because in Anniversary, they changed this whole area to be worse. And, like, it's just the full statue is, like, in a room. Whereas here, it's very much that Ozymandias thing of, look upon my works, ye mighty, and tremble. Nothing but sand in every direction. However the fucking poem goes.
And it goes on from there, essentially.
Like, this is very much an Ozymandias kind of moment. But you're like, oh, okay, Midas, gold, something with gold. But if you went to the other room first, you would see, like, the keys on the wall that would be like, you need 3 gold bars. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta go look for gold bars. But then you might find the bars that you have to, like, the collectibles that you actually have to get, and you might find those first. And then you might be like, oh, I got lead bars. Where do I put the lead bars? And then you find all 3 of those rooms at different points, and you're like, oh!
Yeah, it, like, doesn't matter the order.
Like, and even if you don't know Greek mythology and know who King Midas is, you jump on the hand, and Lara turns to gold. And now you understand the puzzle. Like, if you know Greek mythology, that, like, kind of saves you some time. You're like, oh, Midas. Oh, gold bars. Oh, I get it. But if you don't know Greek mythology, you don't know, like, Midas, statue, okay, hand, you jump on the hand, Lara dies, but that's a teaching moment. So now it's like, oh, okay, now all of the pieces, all of the puzzle pieces are in front of you, and now it's on you to put them together. And, like, figure out how to complete this area. And it's this huge, massive fucking area. Like, this is all part of the same level. This fucking, like, this aqueduct. That room with the statue, the room with the pool in it, the fucking, garden area. Like, it's all this massive fucking level. It's like, oh my god. And it's so wide open, you can do it in any order that you want.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me.
Awesome.
Awesome to the
They
max.
literally don't make games like this anymore.
Sure as hell don't.
And people liked it then. The Tomb Raider games made as much money then as they make now. But back then, they looked like this, and they cost as much as it takes to make something like this. That looks like that. To look like this, it didn't actually cost that much money.
Yeah.
This wasn't this was cutting edge, but it was still pretty cheap at the time. And, like, inflation has only made it, like, seem less expensive, relatively. Like, and they didn't, like, exactly have celebrity voice actors and, like, graphically intensive, like, processing hardware.
Stupid shit. Stupid
shit you don't need to make fucking games.
Yeah.
And, like, they sold the same amount of money.
They didn't have to pay Keanu Reeves to talk about it in the fucking
E3
keynote. Yeah. For some fucking reason.
And put him in the game also for some reason.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg police car.
As the wrong character, by the way. I don't know why he's Johnny Silverhand. He should have been the other guy, who's
Jimmy
literally like one of the inspirations for John Wick. Like, all this like, on fucking real-time dynamic weather-affected horse testicles. Like, you really think that's budget well spent? Like, I don't feel bad for you that this game didn't make a profit.
No.
It would have if you spent the money better.
Yep. Marvel.
They spent their money responsibly, and they made bank. Like, everyone who worked at Core Dynamics got royalties on those game sales, and they're all retired.
Yep.
Like, you can't find them anymore. They just fucking left. They don't do anything because they're still living off their Tomb Raider money.
Because they're like, we can't afford to pay you that much. We'll instead supplement it with a percentage of the game sales. And the game sold pretty well.
The game sold extremely well. Lara Croft became a pop culture icon.
Yep.
They made royalties off of her being licensed out in, like, commercials and a Hollywood movie and shit like that.
They licensed her boobies.
For, like, car commercials and suntan lotion commercials and, like, all this crazy shit. They all got money from that.
Get a cut.
And, like, it wasn't fun making these games because they had to make, like, 5, 6 games in a row in like 7 years, and it was agony, but they made fucking bank.
Yep.
It's like working on an oil rig for a couple years. Like, yeah, that's not fun, but once it's over, you can, you know, take it all the way to the bank.
Well, it's like the concept of a child actor. It's like you give up your childhood so that when you're an adult, you're comfortable.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
The bad thing is when you give up your childhood and you still don't have the money because, like, your parents spent it or something, Macaulay Culkin style. But
or Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah. Or it's just like Lori Beth Denberg. Like, she did an interview a couple of years ago, and the interviewer was like, we never hear about you. And she's like, yeah.
The guy who made Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah. Like, I spent my childhood on a set being filmed so that now I don't have to do shit. That's the trade-off.
I'm just at home now.
Yeah, I'm doing what I want to do.
So, this makes things a lot easier. Because now, okay, which do I need to pull? That one. That one. That makes it, that settles some things.
That made a lot of sense, fucking Mario game.
That makes a couple things easier. I love the music in this game, by the way. How tempting was it probably to think, like, let's redo the music?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they did in fucking Anniversary again.
Yeah.
They, like, redid everything, including the music, and it's not as good. Oh, and especially because this draw distance means you can't even... And the graphics, it's like, what the fuck is the symbol on there?
Yeah.
Like, so you have to run all the way down and go up to each door and be like, okay, which fucking switch do I pull?
Which is which?
Which switch do I witch? Do I winch? No. I think that's how it works. Yeah, that door opened. Just took a second.
And fucking Samus Aran titties rubbing up in my face.
Those sweet Samus Aran nips. This room's really hard.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna... I don't know, because it's like, it's different depending on if it's the PC or PS1 version. Oh, rats. Excuse, we're swimming here.
Excuse.
Yeah, doggy paddling. Excuse. Oh, shit. Did I see something there? Crazy.
Well, having a halluce.
Okay, so this part's really hard. Not that you can tell. Learn the controls. Adapt. Skill issue. It's not hard.
Oh, I didn't call her Samus. It's my favorite thing.
I mean, it is hard, but, like, you get good at it. Shut up. Stop complaining. Lead bar. Okay.
Why don't you
I'm
touch
collecting
that a
lead
lot,
bar.
and then, like,
Yeah,
touch your
right.
mouth?
Wee. God, that puzzle's... That platform puzzle's actually really difficult. I know I made it look not difficult, but...
Oh, damn, dude.
So let's kill some rats. Excuse, we're minding our own business. We're swimming. Excuse, I'm swimming. Dick. For no reason, I said. Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Okay, let's see how fucking impossible that is with the modern controls. Nope. We'll do that one more time, but like, it's so hard to gauge when you're not going off of the grid-based movement anymore. Oh shit. Oh god.
Oh,
fuck.
oh.
Nope.
No.
Again,
Almost.
like, I cannot imagine playing the game with those controls. It seems way harder to me. I was not crazy. It was Gorilla.
Wow, those are two separate thoughts.
Gorilla proves I'm not crazy. And that's another thing, like the Eggman's been humanized argument, where it's like a character can have negative and positive qualities.
Exactly.
Like, not to go on a Sonic tangent.
We knew it was coming.
Like, I'm gonna stay on topic. Like, Lara Croft, like a crazy fucked up psycho who's like, I'm gonna go be British and like
without a license,
steal other cultures' shit because I want it, and kill all the natives who get in my way.
I'm gonna British the shit out of you.
She's just the British Empire incarnate.
Yep.
But like, she's also this like self-made woman who gave up a life of aristocracy in order to pursue her own passions and do what she wants to do. And she became a self-made woman who funded her like lifestyle through her own hard work. She made her money square by being smarter than the smarties, tougher than the toughies, and sharper than the sharpies. And like, instead of coasting by on her family's wealth. And that's like a positive quality. A lot of people would consider that to be inspirational. And she does that in order to go to Cambodia and kill a bunch of spear truckers and steal their shit. And it's like, well, that's fucked up, but
less good.
The parts before that were pretty cool.
That's less good.
So you get to this room and it's like 3 gold bars. Okay, I need 3 gold bars. I have this lead bar. The
Hershey's gold bar.
The lead bar will not be accepted.
No.
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 But then you find or you remember the statue of Midas, or you find it later and you're like, there's our Hitler.
There you go.
You turn the lead bars into gold bars with the Midas statue, and that lets you open the door. This fucking level is huge, by the way.
No.
No. You fucking clown.
You cunt. You rot cunt.
Like, humanized does not mean...
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Not being evil.
What do you think a human is?
Yeah. What are you talking about? He's always been humanized.
He's a human.
Destroying the environment with pollution for fucks and tickles. Nothing more human than that.
Love Eggman tickles.
What are you talking about? That's as human as it gets, baby.
Smoking a garwaz and fucking...
That's the most human trait of all, is just being an asshole to other species. Because we can. They can't stop us.
You think ducks aren't dicks to us? Jesus.
You think ducks wouldn't be assholes? You've seen what ducks do to each other. Imagine what they do to you.
Fucking yeah, fuck you. That's what he's saying.
Corkscrew dick-ass motherfuckers.
What is this duck vendetta you're revealing? This is not the first time you've thought about this.
They've got corkscrew penises.
Sounds like something Eggman would say. Hedgehogs would do the same thing to us.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The hedgehogs decimated our fucking human cities.
First they came for the hedgehogs and I said nothing because I was not a hedgehog. Then they came for the rabbits and I said nothing.
Man, maybe you shouldn't.
Like, bro,
maybe you should not.
You should have asked someone.
Like, it should have occurred to you.
You should have. That's what we call an intrusive thought. You don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Oh god damn it!
Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
That makes me go. Ooh.
Maybe not. Oh god.
Bro.
Damn it. No wait, no, I did this already.
Okay, yeah.
I already did that. The hardest part is remembering to save. Where are you running, idiot?
Saving is the hardest part.
Remembering to save is the hard part.
It's amazing how many times I've sung that song in the past couple of weeks.